Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Hello. Welcome to the show. Yeah. We're just getting into our regular broadcast, opening up our venues. We've got a wonderful dinner tonight. It's going to be kind of a light salad. Yeah. And I call it Peatato salad because, yeah, it's kind of a... Hi, everybody. Yeah. Hey. Hello. Yeah, we've got I'm going to add peas to it, and potatoes, and bacon. Yeah. So we're going to do something special today. Welcome. Yeah, let's see if I can get into Twitch. Yeah, I haven't authenticated, so I'll do Twitch later. Okay, so let's get into the chat room. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. It's kicking into summer tomorrow. It'll be nice. Opening up the browsers. Yeah, today's Technology Thursday, so I'll be doing a little bit of technology work today, just doing the show. Our cooking show uses technology. And this laptop has been a real success. Let me log in here for a second to iVlog. Okay, we're back up and running. We've got two shows going today, iVlog and Vaughn. And my computer's doing its thing. I've got a solid state drive on this laptop, so it's pretty fast. And when you hear the fans are in back. Now, if you're buying a laptop, you really should look for one with fans in back. Gaming laptops typically have fans in back. And believe me, they've got... let me show you what we're looking at here. Welcome to my kitchen. We've got the ode to GMO tomatoes, which is harvested last August, if you can imagine that. And a little succulent over there, and I've got some garlic drying here and some cherry tomatoes. Yeah, so let me show you the back of this computer. Pretty interesting. Let's see if I can get this to look for you. Okay, you can see that the fan is in back. See that? It's right here. And they have it on both sides. And that's really the way to go if you have a laptop, because they do overheat. And we've been through a few laptops doing this show, 4 laptops actually. This is our 4th one. And after 10 years, you expect, a laptop is going to blow out every 3 years. Especially if you don't blow out the fan in the back. So if it's underneath, it doesn't cool as well. All right, so today, up number 1 on the list is getting boiled eggs going. So eggs are important to this. Typically, I'm going to use a half a dozen at $2.99 for farm-raised, non-GMO eggs. Let me get those. I know what you're saying. You're saying David works and looks like a robot. Don't worry, I'm human. I just look like I'm constipated. Just kidding, I'm not constipated. Okay, so I got this this box of Wilcox for $5.99, so half of it's, $3. Jeez, can you believe that? So I'm not going to use half of it, I'm going to use 1/3 of it. So that's $2 roughly. You can ask me a question, go ahead. Hi. Welcome to the show. Hey David, would you ever make a traditional Albanian dish? No. In fact, I'm not unable to cook ethnically. Thank you. So hi everybody at iVlog. I don't know if you're getting this message, but let me reconnect. I seem to be broadcasting. Yeah, I am. Okay. So we're going to go for 6 eggs here, roughly. So typically you could get a dozen eggs for $1. If you're really into saving, you could get that down to 50 cents, but I'm allotting $2 for these 6 eggs. Are you with me? Okay, the question is, can I carry all 6 eggs over to the stove without actually breaking them? All right, let's see if we can do this. Ready? There we go. I've got water boiling here, so yeah, thank you. Oh, I almost dropped them. Now you want to put them in with a spoon, because if you don't, you'll burn yourself. Okay, and they're not quite boiling yet, so luckily I'm not reaching the boiling point, but you want to not break them. All right, a half a dozen eggs goes in here. Hey, that's nice hot water. I can feel pain. I am like you, human. I spell it differently. Beep. So, if you're wondering why I'm walking so slowly in cadence with the idea that I am human, hello. Just kidding. I'm not packing on pounds. No, look. This is all bulletproof vest. Everything is protected. Yeah, you don't realize that I don't stand here in front of my window without protection. This entire setup is very difficult. I hope you realize. Yeah, I'm actually taking a risk standing in front of this window. Well, the word's getting around that my size 40 waist is becoming notorious. And as you know, I'm not about to show you the vest. It's top secret. As you know, the waist 40 will be going down this year. I plan on losing weight on my road trip. Yes. I'm going to turn the water up to level 6 on the stove so it actually increases. We're having problems with the transmission at iVlog. Do you people talk, or is this hi? I mean, I said hi. Is anybody going to say anything? Jeez. No, I haven't taken a road trip. You're lucky I look as good as I do with my bulletproof vest on. Yeah. Imagine if I didn't have a bulletproof vest, I'd be in danger. Adam, here from the Food Network. Hello, Adam. We heard about steam frying and flex cooking, and we're hoping to see some in action tonight. Hello, Iron Chef Rep. Thank you for coming in. Hello, Tom. Show the vest. Show the vest. With all this padding, I'm not going to take it down right now. Come on. They're making it very thin, though. Okay. Now, we did the toughest part, putting the eggs in the hot water without burning our hands or tipping the pan over, which is very dangerous. Now, when cooking on a stove, see how red hot that is? You don't want to put the ladle out. You want to have it tucked back so you don't grab. So nobody grabs a ladle and drop. That happened to a kid I knew when I was a kid. Yeah, a friend of mine down the street. I do not want an update. Remind me later. Yeah, he was 8 years old. I was 8 years old. Hey. And we were good friends. I mean, I used to go play outside with him and everything. And one day I knocked on the door and his mom said, "My son put boiling water on him. He's really sick." And he had like really bad burns all over the top of his body. And I bought him a goldfish, brought it in, handed it to him. And it was just so sad. He was all wrapped up in bandages. And I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that. So it really, don't ever underestimate the danger of boiling water. You're traveling through both time and space, both things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the cooking zone with David Spanheim. Boiled goldfish. No, boiling water fell on him. He hit himself with. Hi. And then I got him a goldfish. I thought that would be the only thing I could do. When you win the White House in 2020, you should invite the chat for a presidential breakfast at the White House. Of course. That's a given, guys. I just have to ask from Mark what your IP list is and how you're the only ones who've gotten in because of your affiliation with T. Rucker and Lot Lizard and all the other gang stalkers. And as soon as Lot Lizard provides adequate information about his identity, then we'll be able to, get to the bottom of who you people are. And then we'll give you invitations someplace, whether it's Supermax or the White House. Depends on what you did. If you doxed me for the past 3 or 4 or 5 years, you go to Supermax. If you were in here supporting me for the past 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 years, you get to go to the White House and enjoy the White House buffet. That is an incorrect statement. You have been banned from the show permanently. Okay, let's start chopping the vegetables here. And here's the bacon, by the way. Out of $2 package of turkey bacon, I'm going to use roughly $1 worth. So, yeah, this is $1 worth, believe it or not. I buy it at discount, so it's awesome. Okay, I'm going to add 4 celery sticks. There are some blemishes on here. I'm going to pull those blemishes off with this sharp knife. Let me get under the sink. Yeah, there we go. See how easy that pulls right off? Removing blemishes, one by one. You can also pull the strings off them if you want, but don't worry about that. You need a little roughage in your potato salad, and I know we have some people that don't like the idea of eating celery, but so be it. These knives are made of 67 layers of stainless steel. Yes. Forged by the Damascus Syrian knife manufacturing company. I never realized that, these things are removing rotten spots. Now let's move into the next phase, which is taking the skin off of the organic onion. That's going to be accomplished with the same knife. And take and hack it right down the middle. Kind of roll it as you cut. Boom. Take and cut the base off slightly like that on both sides. And then proceed to peel upwards toward the top of the onion. Now this is a potentially dangerous situation if you get close to it, because you could get you could start crying like they don't do in the false flag videos that we watch. It's amazing. They should just have an onion at these false flag events, which would make it a lot easier for people to cry, because it's not easy crying, on cue when you're, surrounded by a bunch of people that are saying, "Hey, man, this is a real event. I mean, we're really pushing for gun control, dude. Yeah, man." And then you're supposed to say whatever they tell you, because if you don't, you go to Leavenworth. That's right. You violated the non-disclosure agreement. It's like, gosh, I want to be a good crisis actor. Yeah, so tears really help. So if you are in a crisis event and you're one of those crisis actors and you can't act, just bring an onion with you and just crack it open and just put it next to your eye. You're gonna go so tired. It's so sad. I can't believe it happened. And then it makes it easier for you to cry. Tearless crying is a common thing now on TV due to the presence of so many false flag events. So, hey, let's cut those onions. And let's get a pan going here. I am putting a pan on, level 3. I'm heating it up. Whoa! Is that dirt from last night? Oh my God! We gotta clean that off. Okay, rinse, rinse, rinse. Scrub it up, dub. David, you're a what? You have been removed from the show. You're in total violation of my terms of service. This is not only just a personal assault on me, you're attacking the human race by stopping the efforts of trying to build a third party. You have been sent to the Mojo headquarters where a Mojo will be put on your ass. Good luck. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put that right on level 3 and then just turn it on. Heat that pan up. We're going to use a little olive oil today. So today I'm using organic olive oil. Extra virgin. Okay, you can use whatever you want. 2-3 tablespoons, whatever. Remember, it's going to be blended into the potato salad with a lot of organic mayonnaise, which I happen to have. David, you signed an NDA, really? Tell me about it. What did it say? Okay, you can't blow the whistle on censoring me? Interesting. You hear that, folks? We have a person in iVlog saying he signed an NDA to get lots of money to censor me, and he says he can't blow the whistle on censoring me. Ha! Well, it doesn't matter. You're in total violation of U.S. federal law. You're going to jail, buddy. If you not use dukes, you're a sinner. What do you want to put your dukes up? No. Stop saying anything about Scissor Fight. He is not in any way a lot lizard. You've been muted. Tom, don't even go there. Don't keep perpetuating that rumor. That's definitely a bannable offense. Getting to know you, getting to feel free and easy. Hey, Arnold Palmer, what's going on? Coming back, what's happening? Arnold, you made a comeback. Okay. For some strange reason, this chat is being cut off at the center. Hold on, please. Well, I'll just have to deal with it. It's Leyland. Oh, you're Leyland and you're better than Arnold? Well, thank you. I think Arnold was one of the greatest golfers in the world. Leyland, are you a golfer too? Let's take a moment and revel in the fact that we have a world-class golfer here. All right, let's take a look at these onions. Those eggs only need about 5 minutes to boil, and then we're going to go ahead and pull them out one by one. Let's go ahead and cut these onions. Whoa, did you see my feet? Uh-oh. The foot cam nearly slipped off. Yep. Oh. Nope, you didn't see him. Okay. Whoa, hang on. Yeah, let me... Hey, what? Okay, you're definitely going down, man. You just cost our entire show. Slow chat. I'll be nice and I'll give you a second chance, okay? We got a full boil going over here. Big time. It's like happening back here. All right, let's cut those onions. Nice 1/4-inch chunks. There you go. Anything leathery you want to put away. It has to be tender. And while we're at it, why don't we go ahead and cut these celery too? Let's get that over with. I'm going to bisect them down the middle. Then I'm going to cross cut them this way and then stack them. It's kind of like Alex Jones and Stack and Pack Housing. Oh, you're not going to believe the Stack and Pack Housing the New World Order is bringing to you. Stack, pack, and cut. Now, I like to saute my onions, and I like to give them a little grilled flavor. So what I do is I throw them in with my bacon, and I get this whole mix going. Okay, have we reached 5 minutes on the cooking of the eggs? 4 minutes and 22 seconds. hold on, please. Hold on. We've got a blowout. No, I wear a size 40, Krusty. It gives me plenty of room for my you-know-what. Well, they say that if you have a, like a crotch that's really tight for a guy, you don't have enough leeway for your body to swing around, And they say that affects your testosterone levels. That's right. No, I'm a young guy, Krusty. You just had your head stuck right back up your ass. Goodbye. So, as you can see, some people don't understand the rules of the game here and lose their account. So they have to come back and start a new one. Federal law doesn't work internationally. That's not necessarily true. If you are in Russia, we can extradite you from Russia through diplomatic processes. Your extradition time will be in exchange for other things that we will trade for Russia, which is probably extraditing people from the U.S. that need to be tried in Russia. Do you get the drift? Thank you. Okay, we're going to take those tomatoes, or those, excuse me. We're going to take those eggs out and set them in a bowl, leaving the water boiling. I told you I do not want a driver update now. I said later. Cortana, could you tell Alexa to go stick it? Thank you. Okay, those eggs are boiled. They are done. The nice thing, I have boiled eggs are going to cool off now. And what I like to do is I like to throw cold water over those eggs right away. So I'm going to put some cold filtered water over those. Chill them down. I notice it creates kind of a space between the shell and the actual egg, giving them a little bit easier peeling capability. But that water is still boiling, and I'm going to use Himalayan salt, comprised of 85 minerals, and I'm going to stick a pinch in that water. So let's pinch a little bit in there. Nice. I'm going to make the potatoes now. And I use a really, really affordable bag of potatoes. I get these Yukon Golds up here in Washington for $3 for all these potatoes. I'm not going to use, not even a third of these potatoes. Just like the pack for the summer. The celery is going in the hot pan in a second. So these are really nice Yukon Golds, and they're Yukon, meaning they're not GMO. They actually have a brand name, so that's one way to find the right brand. I'm going to pull out about, I'd say, 10 potatoes. Everybody needs a potato, right? We got 10 potatoes coming out. These are nice potatoes, man. They grow some beautiful class grade A potatoes in Washington. Look at that. It was mined from the Himalayas, dude. There's not a lot of arsenic and mercury in it, okay? Alright? I am not eating carbs. I told you, I am wearing a vest. The vest is designed to protect my upper body. Why do you keep thinking I am overweight? That's absurd. It is the caviar of potatoes. That's right, Tom. The Yukon Gold is considered the sweetest potato in the world. I'm only saying that because it's essential that you understand the nature of what a potato is if you're going to eat a potato salad. Okay? Nope, that's a mutable offense. I do not have a big gut. I told you, I am wearing a vest. You have been removed for a temporary moment while you regroup and think about what you're saying. Okay. You're wondering why I've got this pan on level 3 and it's heating up. fact, it's so hot, it's going to burn. So I'm going to turn that down to a simmer. I got to get these potatoes in the water right now, so I'm going to cut them up. Because they need to cook a little longer than other things. It's called first things first. I'm going to bisect them like this. Okay. That's 4 in each one. I'm going to dropping it in the water as I go. I have rinsed them off in the sink. This helps them cook fairly quickly and still preserves their texture when they're mashed or brought into the actual dinner. Always make sure there's no blemishes because no one wants to eat a blemish since you are eating the skins. Hold please. Hi. Glad to see you. Always look at the knife when using it, otherwise you could cut yourself. See, that's a blemish right there, see it? I'm going to cut that off. And another blemish. Okay, that water stopped boiling, that's calming down. I'm taking the water up to its maximum level because I have a fairly small container. Any blemishes that just don't look kind of hinky, you want to pull off. That's a big potato. Going with my smallest potatoes here. All right. I've got a little too much water in there. I'm going to go ahead and pull some of that water out. So I can squeeze all of my potatoes in here. I want to make 10 servings, and dang it, I'm going to make 10 servings. Okay, that being done, I'm covering those with a cover so we can actually cook those up. You see, I have a jogging protocol that I can use to show you that I am a human. By jogging in place, I appear like I'm using my muscle structure. This is called exercise. No, I'm not going to unmute that scumbag. Put that bottle in the fridge and use it later. Yeah, iced potato water. There you go. Seriously. Somebody said, hey, iced potato water is great for a summer day. You know, I didn't know that. My dad used to farm potatoes in North Dakota. And he said that it was so good. He used to eat those potatoes right out of the field. They were so good. So when he was hungry, I just took a carving knife and opened up a potato and ate it fresh. Isn't that interesting? It's not good enough. Dave's health and looks are doing great. Yes. Any other questions? Good. Let's proceed. We're going to cut the turkey bacon. Now this is turkey bacon harvested from the turkey. I keep it in the freezer for storage. I'm going to rinse it off. There are no nitrates or MSG in this turkey bacon. All right? If you're Muslim or Jewish, you can eat it. It won't affect you. The Lord will forgive you if you eat it. I'm going to bisect it like this. and then cut it this way in 1/4-inch chunks. Okay. All right, let's get the oil on that pan back there and combine the ingredients, taking the level up to 3 again. You're going to hear a sizzle. Sizzle. And throw the turkey bacon in on top of it. I like to use a little Italian seasoning in my potato salad to kind of give it a little boost, if that's okay with you. Pull out my trusty Italian seasoning. A few shakes. Okay, keep that at level 3 for about 10 minutes. What you're doing is glazing the onions and the celery. You can do hot dogs if you have no turkey bacon, Mike, but remember, if you're Jewish or Muslim, God will punish you. David, can you tell us the Safeway Organic story? I can, but not now. Could you go back to the tape that's currently on file and see it? That would be much better. In fact, you can watch most of my shows. I have 30,000 hours of broadcasting, which I talk about the shows, the stories, multiple times. So just start watching my 30,000 hours of broadcasting and you'll see that entire story. No, I don't have that capability, Tom. Larry Sinclair is in the other room. I'm cooking with a laptop. Did you not get the memo? I don't have a wacky Uncle Basil. No, I never made a penny. I've been doing this, struggling to build a third party against censorship, doxing, swatting, and attacks every night. Personal attacks. Without earning a penny. I'm what you call a karmic bounce back effect. The more they try to censor me, the more I grow in my capability of reaching bigger and larger audiences. So I have probably $2 to $3 billion in equity invested in this show. I have experienced absolute loss. I have. Did that happen to you, Leyland? My waist is not growing. No, I have a size 40 waist. I told you. Yeah, you've been banned. Democratic staffer Jackson Costco gets 4 years in prison for doxing GOP senators during Kavanaugh's hearings. Wow. Good. Doxing is illegal, Super Saver Dave. So any of you who have doxed me will get 4 years in prison, just like Jackson Costco. I can't do a cooking show. I'm doing a road trip this summer, and we're going to be doing a 6 to 8 format, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., and possibly 6 to 9, if you're lucky. Yeah. We won't be doing a video segment this summer because we are going to be traveling. Yeah. Just so you know. Okay, those potatoes are boiling. The pan's simmering. The eggs are cooling. So let's start making ourselves useful and pull the shells off the eggs. What do you say? Here we go. Yesterday, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly. Hey, I'm thinking about I'm thinking of bigger, maybe a concert. I'm thinking of doing the Atomic Man concert. Yeah. I'm going to contact the venue where we can do this. We are boiling over. We are boiling over. We are boiling over. Warning, warning, warning. We are boiling over. Okay, right now, warning, warning, warning. We are boiling over. Beep, 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 beep. Alert, alert. Okay. Man, it'll calm down, don't worry. Let's do the breaking of the eggs. Breaking of the eggs, breaking of the eggs. We shall go rejoicing, breaking of the eggs. Hey, welcome. That's a little too sexy. Let's go for a bigger angle. I don't want anything below the waist. Thanks. Yeah, so we're going to pull those shells off, and you notice how easy they come right off. You see that? This is going to take a while. The voice of an angel. I thank you very much. You're very kind, but you know, Elvis was the voice of an angel. I'm just second fiddle. It's not my gay angle. This is just me. You know, why don't I just take the eggs to you? And you can look at the stove. And I can move the potatoes. As you know, this is a very intense meal. And it takes a lot of effort by me to do this. And, you know, I'm reading chat and hope he washes his hands if he eats anything. You have been banished to hell. Guess 666. I have a 40-inch waist. No. The padding you're seeing is the vest I'm wearing in case somebody blows me away. I'm not paranoid, but, you know, after getting 1,000 death threats and the FBI not returning my phone call, I'm a little miffed, to say the least. Cracking the egg. No, I actually lost weight. In fact, you know, in case you didn't know, I'm on a strict diet right now. I'm on a seafood diet. I see food and then I eat it. Like you, I use the calories and ergs provided by the food. This energy is metabolized in a system that is designed to create energy. In my case, it's hydrogen energy, which I draw from. Much like you draw from methane. That's why humans fart. A seafood diet. Yeah, you get it. Hey, calm down back there. I've got the boiling going. It's like, dude, I'm boiling over here. Calm yourself. We're crying out loud. I like peeling eggs. It's kind of a feeling. I've got that. Let me show you what I'm doing. Yeah. Chef Boyar Dave. David, what man's name do you have on your underwear? What underwear? Am I supposed to be wearing underwear? That was not part of the protocol. It's not necessary for me to wear underwear. I don't have crotch rot like you do. No underwear? Oh, what do you mean? You mean I'm supposed to wear underwear? What's your apron? I don't know. My God, I can't believe you just said that. Let's close up the bacon to scare some what? You really hate people, don't you, Dr. Meow? Dr. Meow is kind of transparent. He hates Muslims. Everyone knows that. He's unidimensional in that way, in respect. Put on some drawers right now while I'm cooking? No, I actually think they've done a study that they said that bun huggers, as you frequently call them, actually cause lower and decreased testosterone. And ever since they started using bun huggers, American men and men around the world have had reduced testosterone. So unless you could identify the cause of that, I think we should talk about the danger of bun huggers. And now, I'm not trying to ruin the business of Fruit of the Loom or Calvin Klein or any of the other bun hugger manufacturers. But seriously, and that's not to say if you guys wore a thong, you tranny guys. Excuse me, did I say tranny? I'm sorry. I'm trying to train myself not to say that word. And Twitch does not like it. I'm not on Twitch. Okay, so any tranny that can wear a thong and consider that, normal while they're tucking, it is. But I'm not into transgenderism, and I've said I don't support LGBTQ. So you have to understand, that's not something I do. Thank you. Yeah, I did not realize that tranny's a hate word. I had no idea. Because I used to know a bunch of transsexuals in Hollywood. It's like, honey, you're a tranny? No, I'm not a tranny. You're a tranny. So why is it people can call each other this name, but anyone who refers to them, it's a hate crime? I mean, come on. Hands are antiseptically clean. Come on, get off your Hippocratic oath. Okay. Give the steam fry system a stir right now. It's almost there. Okay. Now I'm going to grab the organic egg, the organic peas. I got a big bag for $5.99 at Costco. Yay, organic green peas for the win. I'm going to measure out a cup. In fact, I'm going to throw 2 cups in there because I'm feeling liberal. This bag is tricky. You can't even see it. Look at how tricky this is. If you move the bag in a certain way, it'll drop peas all over the floor and you'll be bending down picking them up. Sorry. Okay, so more for later. Yeah, I'm going to take and put a little water on there from the eggs, kind of loosen them up. Then I'm going to take this entire thing and turn it up to level 6. The onions, yeah, throw it on level 6 and throw those peas right in on top of them. Here we go. Frozen and all. All right. All right, we're doing pretty well. We are running a little low on time. The boil is doing very well. I'm going to get the plate to put all this together. You know, we recently got Sirius Radio. Oh, that's so sad. All right, here we go. This is not the kind of show I run. No, not with attacks like this. That was traumatizing, yeah. Very sad, isn't it? Very LGBTQ, were you upset? I did control my show, Victory. Yeah. We're under control now. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and prepare everything here. And as you know, this is I think we got them all. In case if you try to pop in and do it again, we will go to slow mode. Okay, one way to determine if your potatoes are done is if you stick them with, and if they don't go in, if the fork doesn't go in, they're not done. The fork has to kind of ease in a little bit. That was awesome. Right on. So we're still cooking. The peas are in there with the other stuff. And the salt in the bacon is going to give this thing a flavor aging. So what I do is I buy bulk items. Remember when I got this for 50 cents? Yeah, this was mayonnaise, organically raised, non-GMO. Excuse me, not organic, it's non-GMO sourced mayonnaise. It's not organic. So I'm going to take some of that and put it into a container with actual yogurt in it. Yeah. That's the thing about adding peas to your potato. You can really taste the peaness. Not really. No, I mean, the bacon is what you really taste. The peas are the extra bit of vegan protein that you're looking for. I'm thinking of mixed vegan and carnivore diets for people. Yeah, so people don't have to be just vegan. You can serve a potato salad and they can sit there and pick out the turkey, saying, I don't like me. Oh. You know, that'd be great. Whoa. Okay, I've got a cutter for that. Hello. My family's had this since the 1950s. Works great. Has a little heart on it too. Isn't that cute? Man, that's taking a long time. Those taters they're like a 40-minute boil, it seems. Hey, Tony's Pizza, how you doing, New Jersey? Hey, what's going on? I hope you're having a party time. Have you been to Bada Bing? I haven't been there in a long time. Ever since Tony died, you know? If Laura eats celery for dinner without Italian seasoning and Andre eats celery with Italian, who will eat the most? I don't really know, Leyland. That's ridiculous. We don't do math problems here. That's Sarah's job. Well, I did dice the potatoes too big, but you know, sometimes when you get them too small, they get all mashy and all, you know, like eating mush. This is more like a Yukon Gold Red Bliss type of thing. Yeah, no, Bada Bing is a good place, you know. You meet a lot of quality people over there, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I'll never forget that scene where the guy killed the girl out there. It was just horrible. Yeah, I watched Sopranos. Yeah, it was one of the best shows ever. No, that was New Jersey, Darth. Get with the program. It's got rust on it. Yeah, Hellman's. Well, you know, I don't even need to open this. I'm going to use my other type. I'm going to turn my water off. Let it sit in its own heat. Hey, thanks, Eves, for coming in and giving me a little hand here. Appreciate that. Yeah, that gives Mark the illusion of actually caring. I did not lose control of the chat. You have been completely muted for that, Burr. I am going to use today chosen mayo. For the chosen people. This is an avocado-based mayonnaise. And with it, I'm going to use 1 container of Siggy's non-fat yogurt that I got for 25 cents. 0% fat, plain yogurt. Mixing mayo and yogurt is one of my secrets to making yogurt-aise. I just created a new word, yogurt-aise. Yogurt-aise, yes. Okay, so that's going off. I'm going to give this a shake. Take it and mix it up now with the peas in it. I'm infusing the taste of the bacon into the cheese, into the peas, and I'm turning the flame off. Now, frozen peas are, as you know, pre-cooked. Yeah. Hitler was a Catholic, that's true. I would like to put a little pickle relish in here. Yeah. Good idea, Mr. Bill. I have in my kitchen a cost-saving thing I do. Whenever I buy a container of pickles, I take cucumbers and make my own natural pickles out of it. So I take the actual container, and I always buy it without yellow dye. So what I do is I take pickles, or I take cucumbers and I actually chop them up, especially if they're going bad, and these were not really going bad. And I put them right there in the pickle juice. So we're going to take a look at a few pickles in this as well. I agree. I make my own pickles this way. Kind of a cool idea. No, it's not cold here. No, they're not rotten. They're just, handmade. So I'm just going to dice up a few little pickles here, if you don't mind. Okay. And it's a lower salt alternative too, for people who are on salt restricted diets. Okay. We're all set to go. Got the colander. I'm going to put the water in this sink here. Potatoes are al dente. Okay. Potatoes go in the container. Eggs go in with the potatoes. Making sure there's no shells on your eggs. Talk about easy, huh? You need to rinse off the eggs to get them so they're free of any shells. Okay. Now I want you to add dill weed. I've got some organic dill weed I picked up, non-GMO. You give it a little sprinkle. Go for a full tablespoon of dill weed. Throw your pickles in. Take your entire hot pea dish and throw that on top. Grabbing everything out of here. Now I'm going to take some of that pickle juice, and I'll be adding a little of that to it, or lemon juice, as you see fit. Throw three large tablespoons of mayonnaise onto the top. 1, 2, 3. Take the entire container of non-fat yogurt, which you can buy for as low as 50 cents. I got this for 25. I got a 4 for $1 deal, which is amazing considering how expensive yogurt can be. Put that right on top of this. All of it. Okay. I throw a little yogurt I throw a little vinegar from the pickle juice into this to get all the yogurt out of it. Kind of spin it around. That cleans out the yogurt container, and a little vinegar won't hurt. Okay, then take your utensils and just start grabbing and sticking and poking, like I'm doing right now. And you're breaking up the potatoes when you're doing it. You can use a fork, that sometimes helps, instead of 2 spoons. You can have a little war with your fork and spoon. Yummy. Okay, these two are going to fight. What I like to do is when I add a little mustard to this dish, it kind of pops. So I've got some mustard I need to use up. A little Grey Poupon that had a little dill in it. I'm going to use a little Grey Poupon in this. Yeah, and just give it a good shake, spin, and then let it set and let it cool off, and then refrigerate it. You will love it. Now the potatoes are breaking up as I do this. And it's got the perfect consistency and the nice coloring. And the turkey bacon really enhances the flavor. Now I would normally put parsley in potato salad, but you really don't need it in this blend because what you're trying to do is accentuate the taste of the turkey bacon. The eggs mix up and it makes a really nice set. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. When you just look at that, just look at it. Look at that. I'm going to taste it. Yummy. Yummy. Not bad. No, I'm not having salmonella over for dinner. It's got a good taste. That, you know, the mustard really made it kick into a new dimension. Okay, we're going to cover it up with my famous cover-up dish. And say goodbye to that potato salad. 10 servings, everybody, for $5 total. Cost-saving ways of making food. You can buy the eggs for as low as $1 a dozen if you look around. Potatoes were next to nothing. Yeah, I always wash my hands before I sit down for dinner. Thank you, Leyland. And thanks for coming in and trying out our show. We'll be into the main show in just about 1 minute. You guys take care. I'm signing off here, and I'll be uploading this tonight at 2 in the morning. Take care. Goodbye from David's Kitchen.